Hey everyone, I'm Derek, product manager here at Apollo Scooters, and today I'm going to show you what's happening with the new app. So as some of you know, we've had an app for about a year now. It was based on React Native, and earlier this year we made a decision to go to native iOS and native Android. So very shortly, hopefully by the time this video is out, you're going to see the new app in action. One of the new features that we have, of course, is the enhanced map and navigation. So for example, if I was to open up the app here, and I could search, for example, the Bell Center here in Montreal, I can click on it here. We can see that the map opens up like it has previously, and then I have the added ability to navigate to that like I have in the past. One of the new things that we have here though is, for example, if I was to turn off my screen or close the app in the background, my ride is going to record exactly like it was. So again, previously with our old app, what would happen is it would be a point-to-point. So when you turn off the screen and when you turn it back on again, it would just show you 2 points. Now we log everything, which gives you a lot more flexibility, and it makes it a lot better for our users to be able to see their actual ride paths. Another cool feature that we have in this release is the ability to auto-record a ride. So previously what you'd have to do is connect to the scooter, you'd have to press on start, you navigate to your destination, and when you arrive at your destination, you press stop, and that would record the ride. Right now we have the ability to auto-ride. So basically, if I'm connected to a scooter, in the case behind me, it's the Phantom V3, I simply need to go inside the app, I go into app settings, I click on auto ride. You'll notice when I click on auto ride, there's a new notification built in that says scooter connection service is running. And this means now that whenever I'm connected to a scooter and I go to a destination, it's going to automatically calculate the ride, measure it, and send it on a map after my ride is complete. Another cool exciting feature that we've added in this release is the ability to find service providers of Apollo close by or anywhere that we have them in the world. So for example, if I open up the main settings screen here and I go to help, I can press on Service Locator, which was there in previous versions, but now we just enhanced it a little bit. So I click on Service Locator, and it's going to automatically bring me to my closest location, in this case, in Montreal. So what I can do is I can select a location. Let's say in this case, I select here in Montreal. I can click on Details, where I'll see a little bit more information, like the address and stuff like that. I can click on Request an Appointment, which is going to bring me to Airtable to be able to book an appointment and book a repair. Or I can click on Get Directions, and it's going to automatically create a navigation for me based on where I am and where I want to go. In this case, I can click on Navigate, and now I'm going to hop on my scooter and go get my scooter repaired. So as with every release, we also support our newest versions of scooters. So for those of you who are lucky enough to get the V3 upgrade kit for your Phantom, here it is behind me. And like I mentioned, this new version of the app will support the Phantom V3, which we're really excited about. So one thing we can see, for example, as you can see in my screen here, I have connected to my Phantom V3, which is great. You can access the settings just like you could previously. Also, new in this version is the ability to check the deep settings of the scooter. So for example, on the top right here, I can click the eye icon, and now I can see all of the actual settings of my scooter's controller. You can see the base parameters, you can see the advanced parameters. So if you want to geek out a little bit and see all of the parameters in your scooter, you can do so very easily now. Another thing we've added in this release is the ability to have a little bit more customization on your scooters and your rides, etc. So for example, if I go to my ride list here, I can see my ride list as I have previously. If I don't like a ride, I can actually delete it now, which is new, not something we were able to do in the past. So now you have the ability to delete a ride, for example, if you weren't happy with that. You also have the ability, for those of you who have multiple scooters, or if you want to delete your scooter for whatever reason, we also have the ability now to delete any scooter we'd like and have to re-add it afterwards. Small other fixes include a disconnect of the scooter. So previously, again, you'd have to turn off your scooter and turn it back on again. Now we have a quick disconnect button that way, which is very, very handy. So that about summarizes everything I want to show you for this version of the app. Here at Apollo, we're really, really excited to finally be able to release this native version on iOS and Android. We've been working really hard at porting over everything. And we know that, in 2023 and beyond, we're going to have a lot more stable releases with a lot more features that are happening every month. So thanks again, guys, for listening. We're really excited about these features. And if ever you have new features or new ideas or any feedback, please let us know in the comments below, and hope to hear from you guys soon. Take care.